let's say pleasant welcome again. This is what we do on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today is Friday, the 7th of June. Wherever you are viewing us from, let's say welcome. This is Sports Talk on Intel. Sports is the number one local television platform that offers you the best sporting information you need to know. So this is Sports Talk. It's a 90-minute show. We get not least until 8:30 this evening. My name is Ben Gakpa. I'm pitched alongside Christopher Walker. Let's say, Chris, welcome.
Thank you, Ben, once more to be here serving the Liberian people on this Friday inning, this week edition of Sports Talk on Intel Sports, and where we will have big encounter internationally with our female team taking on Nigeria, and it's a pleasant way to start off the week.
Away from the show, honestly, do you like the Friday schedule?
Ben, there are some Fridays you don't want to come out to do this, but it is what you signed up for, so you have to. I have gotten used to Friday as my day off because working for a print institution, Friday, nothing much you have to do.
Yeah.
Because you are not coming out on Saturday. So it's like bingo, free. But now you have to do it for the Liberian people.
Wow.
And some Friday, you want to come some Friday, which it was just Sunday that you could come in. Because there are some Friday can be Friday and the weekend starts on Friday. So it's not easy. It's one day, no energetic or social oriented young man who want to come to work on a Friday. You want to go out and stress free your mind. But yet instead, after this, you can still go out and stress free your mind.
But it's going to be late. You leave Cowell. I mean, from here to transition to go Cowell, it's almost 10 o'clock. So at this, but anyway, I asked the question because you said it's the start of the Friday, start of the weekend.
Yeah.
So I'm like thinking, normally when it is Friday, when the guys say Friday is for everyone, most often they're in black. Okay, I'm in black t-shirt and
Black Friday.
For you, but so I was just like thinking, should I ask him whether he loves the Friday schedule?
I love being on the program and discussing sports and informing our listeners, our viewer out there. I love it. But Friday is for everyone. Friday, you have to entertain people. You have to inform people. But Friday is a day to stress-free your mind. So I'm stress-free in the mind of other people now. And so probably from here, I think the Friday could be on you. And
okay, just humor. Welcome back. This is Sports Talk, and Ben and Chris, your presenters tonight. Trochen Kezulu Jr. Today it is your birthday, kiddo. Let's say happy birthday to you. And I know you and your dad celebrating bigly. He could have been on the show, but but you can't sit on the show, Trochen, because by the time you leave Congo town and you reach home, Brewerville, the Peking will be in bed. So you got to sit with the Peking, and have the birthday celebration together with the mom. So Ben, good idea, bingo.
And that's why I said to him, I said, Trojan, I know after 6, once you get home, we can't talk to you again because your phone will be seized by that young man, because I know once he's around your phone, they always want to be on the phone.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing. Technology has its own good and bad, but the kids, it's their nature day. It must be celebrated. This is why you see in the Western world, the kids, they have that sense of humor or love for their parents, because when these days come out, you have to be there for them. Like I was saying to someone one player in Liberia that I really, really admire his family is Emmanuel Sie. Whenever the kid is playing on the field, cheering him, and that gave the kids extra motivation to do what they love doing. So on this kind of day, if your kid is celebrating his birthday and you're not there and put it on work, it sends out an image or message to the kid that do not know my importance. This is my birthday. How will he go? So children would like to say, little Kezuru, happy birthday, like Ben said. Wish you many more years to come. And I wish you can be more than your father, because he called himself the real Ronaldo, but it's after every 7 games before he score 1 goal.
Again, welcome back to the show. This is Sports Talk. 7 is the correct time. Lots of issues have been trending. On top of those, plenty of international actions. Well, the big one is on Sunday, just under 48 hours time from the SKD Sports Complex in Painesville. Liberia U17 female team taking on their Nigerian counterparts. The Nigerian, by the way, arrived on yesterday. I think they are aware, Colonnade Hotel, something like that. They had a first training section today. I got a glimpse of them, but to be honest, I saw beanpole players, almost 6 feet, 6'2".
Wow.
I'm telling you, quite frankly, as compared to our U17 girls, well, the Nigerians are well built. I don't want to say they are over age, but they are built. I saw
They have growing body. The thing is, the Nigerians, the Liberians as a whole, we are not that kind of big in size as a population like the Nigerians. You see a 10-year-old kid from Nigeria and a 10-year-old kid from Liberia, you think the Nigerian kid is around 16. So because I think they eat more starches, food, and for us, we do not. I think it's our size. But football speak one language. Late Frank Jericho language say, when ball bounce, story change.
Yeah, but Chris, even at that, genetic plays a part. You know, the offspring of the parents has to show. The gene of the parents have to show in the offspring. So most Liberian are not really gigantic, like it said, with the Nigerian. So inevitably, their offspring will be typical in a direct mirror of them. But to be honest, those Nigerians girls I saw today, where they got good hearts, and it's going to be a contest. We'll discuss that game really in detail. We're going to have Sekou the Judges Manuba, who's been in charge of the U17 national team. He's the chief executive of Ria Muja Football Club. Ria Muja is a female football club playing the women's upper league, and he's been around for some time. Former professional football, former national team player. His whole life has been football, and especially working with girls and young boys and girls, young people in particular. So I think he's rightly situated, and that's where he's all been looking for to fit in with the U17 team. We've been saying on the media through all that we are 180 minutes away from playing in any World Cup of a sort. Okay, this one is U17. Okay, we almost reached the 2002 World Cup in Korea and Japan, and we finished only second to Nigeria, 2 points adrift. So this is a real opportunity, and the closest we've come since 22 years ago is this time around to play at the female U17 competition, which I think will be played in Dominican Republic. Okay, so well, there you have it. With Sekou the Judges Manuba. For a very long period of time, we're going to bring on more football pundits from around the world. Liberians, I must mention, as always, Ephraim Weah will make his services available to us. Female football promoter and writer Nanika Hoffman will also come on. And we'll be privileged to hear from Fatoumata Barry of Pram FM. She's a female football or sports reporter, if you like. Big Real Madrid supporter, having spoken with her since Real Madrid won the Champions League in Borussia Dortmund last Saturday. We'll also be privileged to speak with him, Edwin Bordolo. He's Secretary General of Sports Writer Association of Liberia, inevitably a football pundit and sports journalist with Punch FM. So the plate is so large and lots of people will be on it. But first, before we get those people, we'll discuss the trending issues. Okay, around football, we learned that our national team, the Lone Star, following their half-fought 1-0 draw against Namibia, they transited in Ivory Coast, spent the night there, and then the team took off from there to Morocco. They've already reached in Morocco. They landed in Casablanca very safely. They are preparing to take on Sao Tome and Principe. By the way, Sao Tome and Principe are rooted at the bottom of the 16th table. They lost to Malawi by 3-1. I think that was yesterday or the day before yesterday, something like that. So, Liberia have got 4 points away from them.
They dropped down the Perry in group to fourth place because Malawi push up to 6 points.
Yeah. At the moment, position might not be too important. What's most important is for you to win games. Liberia coach Mario Marinica have already said he's not contemplating on qualification. He said they're going to use the game as preparation for future tournaments to come. And he thinks that they're going to take their chances as the games come and go. And he's hopeful that if the team finishes in second, that's a plus for them. So we also learned from the football house that there is current ongoing female coach, lesson C coach, purposely for only female candidates. And so they've been into it for some time now. They are closing up on tomorrow. The lead facilitator is CAF instructor Rabalate, very successful, if you like, the most successful football coach in Liberia. Yeah, I do agree with you on that. And he's ably assisted by co-instructors Euphemia Wilson and Kebe G. Lamy, former national team player and captain.
Wow. Kebe Lamy now.
Ably assisted. She traveled with the head
national team coach
Kabede, Salem Kabede. She's been receiving lots of tutelage, if you like, supervisory role from Kabede. So she's been learning a lot. I sat in the class a couple of times, and I follow up.
What do you make of her presentation?
It's fairly good for a person who just left the pitch and transitioned into football. It's fairly good. I don't want to say, fantastic 100%, but that is going to come with, improvement as the days, the weeks, and the months, come by. But in presentation, and it's good for the moment. So she really needs more experience to grow into doing what she loves to do best.
And one thing I saw about that CAF lesson coach and course for female only, I have seen, I think, 3 or 4 players who are playing currently.
Yeah.
Francesca Howe, what's her name? Lucy Massacoy. I'm seeing few players playing currently, taking advantage of it. Yeah. In time past, you have players playing. They don't think that there is life after football. That I have to prepare when my body can no longer move on the playing pitch. My body can move as an administrator or agent. And I'm seeing that with this. Probably it's because of when we say the performance of Famata Dane, Kebe Lamy moving into coaching. People are saying, or her peers are saying, what she have done in the short period of time, and they want to find something, because I always say football is a short-term career. You can get injured at any time your career finish. But what do you do after that as an active player? So seeing a current footballer taking advantage of these courses, I think it's good for our league. It's good for their own upbringing or their own development, because if you are playing currently, you already start to go into your coaching courses. You understand the game. You know, I cannot pass Ben this ball in this position because he in an outside position. Read the game for the rest of your teammates and see this is how they are playing, because you serve as the coach on the field when the coach is on the sideline. So you closer to your fellow players to change the game around. So seeing these female actively playing and engaging into coaching, I think it is good.
Well, you couldn't have said it better. And in Europe, where football is at its prime, most of the coaches or players who want to be coach, they start taking up the coaching batches before even they retire. Lots of them. Mikel Arteta today is in charge of Arsenal, wonderful coach.
Michael Carrick,
Ryan Giggs. So you can go on a fencing company. Today he's the coach of Bayern Munich. So you can be playing football when you know that you are nearing your career. You can go start taking up, your coaching courses gradually. So by the time you finish playing football, you have some considerable amount of coaching lesson or experience that can be used, and you can just now go for the final one. So you'll be dotting the R's and crossing the T's. So congratulations to a few guys that are still playing and coaching, playing and doing the course, like he mentioned, Masakwe, Francisco Howell. I think there's one blessing also there. I saw the veteran Florence Momo.
Yeah, Florence Momo. She has been in it for a long time.
Yeah.
Communicates for Memorial Lead Academy, and like I said, it is good. Florence Momo, Mami, I forgot her name.
Calon?
No, not Mami Calon. Another a coach. She plays before. I think it is good once you have players who have played, come to the fore and go into coaching. They know as a player to go through these things. Then a Ben Garba who did not play competitive football but found love for coaching, went into coaching. He know all the theoretical part of it, but practically playing and kicking the ball, he now went through it.
Mm-hmm.
So he don't know if you tell this player run 200 times and the player is telling you I'm tired, you feel because it's on ball to say you need to run. But if you've been through that, you know it reach a point the players have to take in air and
sure.
Yeah. So I think it is good for our football, and this is something affected our football in past. And I'll be blunt on this.
Yeah.
Many of our former national team players, the quote-unquote Dutch We Are 11, they play football at the highest level. They weren't thinking about coaching. When they came back from the professional career, you ask them, you went to coaching courses while playing in Europe? No. They came back. Teams to coach, like do in time pass, because you're a former player, you can become a coach for a team, which is not so anymore. And it gave many of them hard time. Even if they decide to go and coach today, it's a problem. Common example, Oliver McCall. He came, he took over NPA Angle. What happened? NPA Angle couldn't win a game until they sacked him. He's with Kevin Sewe at Invisible 11. But sometimes, if you sit around these guys, you understand they never planned for this. They are using it just to survive now.
But they want to get involved.
They want to get involved now.
Not just to get involved, but they want to get involved so fully. And
you
those
know
coaches who sat down in CAF lessons, say for example D, C, B, A, they want to bully them. they want to think that the national team is their property.
That's the
to
birthright.
Yeah, birthright, that's a word quote, because they are former player of the national team.
I think it's wrong. Like I usually say to people, we cry around this place, oh, everyone, Tiba had a good time with the national team. That was a try and error scenario we used with Diba. What? Do you want a Robert Latte coaching the league, winning the league, Matthew Julu to a coaching the league, winning the league? Sam Chipley. Then you take one J who is not practicing in the league and give him the national team. Which singer are you sending out of the coaches?
Okay, let's stop it there. I'm not going to go that far. It's another conversation for another day. Let's make sure we get our guys on. TJ Sporting, I want to predict, is the first of our guy who is on. Sporting, let's say a pleasant welcome. The last we chatted, you were a couple of minutes away from your house. Where were you coming from? Trini?
He came from in the forest. He was chasing after the bus to get back home. And that was the last bus.
I know, I know what you said. Welcome, my brother.
Yes, good afternoon from my end. I'm enjoying my Saturday, my Friday evening, right? Me and my era, man. Yeah. This is what it is, man. Football force.
I know, yeah. So
just before we go to the real issue, this is something training. I would love to have his thought on it. Mohamed Kamara, how are you speaking about Mohamed Kamara? If he's ready to play for national team, he will come. He's a good player. We need on our national team, but away from the national team, he has engaged himself into, for me, what I call a laudable venture. Investing into a football team, Brighton, Liberia. They started some scouting of players, appointed Samin Kamara. I want to give opportunity to the younger kids, TJ Sporting.
I think Mohamed Kamara investment in the right
just hold it on.
And, we hope he continues with it, because if you go back to a couple of players, a lot of players, established football team, former professionals, people on our communities. You also know Liberian teams, they really don't last for long. So I hope this time around he's in it for the long run. And he will look at failures of teams. If we ask Liberians now to name 10 teams, I mean, maybe 100 teams that pop up and disappear. Yeah, they will start naming from the Jasimi Rangers to the EAW United. Another team came Maywar. Yeah, they even name a Skrecker, the guy who always gave him all the shoes from B Mountain. That's how he got that name, Maywar Skrecker. Because another team pop up in Liberia between 2010, 2011, Maywar FC, where Coach Kiki and other people guys coach. So, but for Mohamed Kamara, I hope he's in it for a long term, because football business is very, very, very long. And I just wish him all the best. And Sami Kamara, Pepe, took up the job. I made a fun the other day and said that the man's the highest, maybe he would be the highest paid coach in Liberia. He said Liberia African night for his salary. But it's good that a lot of people now are turning to youth football. So I wish Mohamed the best. And I hope he finds in his heart to suffer with the Liberian national team. Yeah, because anyone that joined the Liberian national team now, they are willing to fight through the struggle. So I hope he needs to come in and get his feet on the ground running and struggle with how you call him, Oscar Dotte, man. Oscar Dotte is coming every game. And when it comes to European profile, Oscar Dotte is bigger than him when it comes to European profile. So I think he need to find a place in heart to commit himself to Liberia.
Okay, wonderful. We go into the discussion. We are going to bring on Seko DeJorges Manuba. He is the coach of the U17 team. I want to apologize to our viewers that we might not be able to get the live image I'll take with the judges because he's covering it at the technical center. For those who know where the technical center is in Kevisburg, is home ground for preparation to Liberian football. It's located on the Oscar or outside the capital, where networks there are very poor. So we cannot get him on by internet, rather, we're getting on by way of mobile phone call. So Chris and I here, and DJ Sporting is also out there. They will post the questions to him. If he doesn't get Chris, that's Sporting's question, I will have to paraphrase it. Okay, so let's say, Sekou to judges, Manduba, pleasant welcome. This is Sports Talk.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gaba. Thank you for having me.
Okay. The last time I tried checking with you, you said the team were in training. Was that your final training section you have held?
Not the final, but yes, we are at the conclusion phase right now. We started the training camp about 2 weeks ago now. When we had it going, we kept the preparation going on. So, I mean, as you know, the game is a day, for now. So, we are at the conclusion.
How good you think is outside the Lone Star U17 to take on a big powerhouse like Nigeria?
I would say this, with the level of the squad and the time we have spent together, I can assure you the result will be very good for us. Everybody else, I think, or say Nigeria is the powerhouse of football, but I mean, we in a modern world, does not work with them. No disrespect to them, we have our objectives and are positive with that. We can get to the 6-7 result.
Liberians have been rallying around you in recent times. I'm sure the girls have been following on camp with you. How important are those supports?
It's very important. We still hoping. I mean, we're looking forward because till now, we are yet to hear anything from the national government, and I do believe that with their coming in, it will be something great. I mean, they did it for the male senior national team, and now we can see the result. We were able to get a tour in South Africa with Namibia. Believe me, you having the national government coming to budget the higher for dynamic president Raji. I mean, that would be something very, very important for us. But yeah, with the little we haven't, I mean, we remain very positive and keep our heads up going.
I have two other members of the panels tonight that also want to throw questions to you. So probably I'll turn you over to Chris Walker.
Sekou,
Yeah, great.
you talk about your team against Nigeria. It's a big team. You care to tell Liberians now, going into Sunday's match, any injury down do we have? Because it's a good, crucial game at home.
The issue with injury, we have we don't have people with severe pains and injuries, and what we have worked on all the time, we build a team, and I can assure you, and we are very confident in our entire squad. So you saw what happened in the home level with Slinga, our captain in that clash got an injury. I mean, we played a game one, there was nobody missing, we didn't care. That was because what I put in place along with the team, youth football is about people being willing to learn and work. So all the kids, our hope, and that we are work for to make sure they all at the same level. So yeah, we don't have a major injury issue, and if that arrives, I mean, the team is playing.
Nigeria, a big side. You playing at home. You are just 2 games away from going to the first World Cup for a Liberian team. Playing at home, your girls, are they under pressure? You as a coach, are you under pressure?
I mean, one thing about the time, now we got Nigeria to face, our heads remain up. We remain positive. Pressure, I will say no. I can say for sure, we have built well over the time to build the structure, culture, and the system in the squad. You know, in these kind of situations, we remain super focused and frustrated to get the necessary results. So we're not under pressure, but yes, we are very careful and our heads up, you know, to deliver, but nothing like pressure because we know that what we are putting, we will get the necessary positive results.
How well do you know the Nigerians? Ben just said physically, the physical morphology will scare you if you put the Nigerian against the Liberians. The physical morphology will scare you. How well do you know them tactically?
Well, we'll see them play. We watch the game. We have a lot of good analysis with them. I'm on the very good for. I mean, use this platform to say a big thank you to Sam Potiadelo. Been very good for me. I mean, very good for the squad with the technical squad. We're able to see the Nigerian team play, and I mean, a lot of analysis we made. I think we have started down to a few things we know that it can work and it's going to work, and inshallah. So, in terms of the morphology, I think the Senegalese was good. But again, our heads been up, super positive. We're not deterred. We know that with what we have worked with and everything, the result will be fair.
We have Fatoumata Bari just joining us also. She will, in time, post question. Fatoumata, welcome.
Thank you, Christopher Walker. Good evening to your listening audience, and good evening to all of you guys here in studio. Good evening, DJ Sporting. Why are you laughing, comrade? To Coach Stable Judges, but I have not been following the line of questioning. I have not been following the line of questioning with the coach, but I want to know. The Liberia Football Association president in Mr. Mustafa Raji has a huge press on these kids, 5,000 United States dollars if they can defeat Nigeria at home on Sunday. How well are the kids motivated since hearing that news, and how are they planning to take down Nigeria on Sunday?
Hey there. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes,
Okay, here is the question. The FA president has promised a bonus of 5,000 United States dollars if your girls win against Nigeria. What extra things you're putting into place to make sure your team gets over the line against Nigeria, especially with that 5,000 at stake? I'm just hearing that.
I mean, we appreciate the person a lot with all the 5,000. Given the fact that you are always been there trying to make sure that you and the young generation have access to these opportunities to showcase their talent. So regardless of the 5,000 or not, I can tell you we have put a lot of work into this team. And we are not good. You know, we can have the national government and Liberia out and India to come and join President Raji and say they're making 50,000. And you know, we remain what we are. We are super motivated with what we are. But yes, I mean, hearing that speak a lot of fun, and we were super excited. The kids started to, you know, take that hard. I mean, stay at the hard thing to boost their motivation for the match on Sunday.
Okay, TJ Sporting is also on. He wants to query you as well.
Yeah, Judges saying hi to Judges said. He's been like a father to me for many years, you know, since the 90s. But my point is you talk about the national team got motivated through government support, and we drew with Namibia. So I want to know What kind of motivation are you talking about with regards the the under 17 team? Because I think the under 17 team where they are now, it should not be about money. It should be about the result. And so I really want to know
Hello?
the
Yeah,
national
I will
team did
paraphrase the
not,
question.
the government did not promise the national team if you draw with Namibia, you will get this. And judges in the opening statement talk about we hope the national government can come in. So I really want to know what he's meant by that.
He's comparing your statement of playing low key on the 5,000 United States dollars, as Fatoumata Barry said, promised the president, and then you calling for more financial support to the national team. He believes that at this moment, the girls don't need financial motivation to play.
Come again?
I'm hearing some cricket sound in the background of the judges.
Yeah,
Where is your
somewhere
position?
grinding somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, it's on the best of land.
Hello?
Is it raining on that side?
Yeah, it's really tough and down here, but I'm getting you.
It's raining heavily.
Second part of the question is that the girls don't need money to play.
It's raining heavily in Kevisburg. And we also want to welcome Edwin Bordodo, Secretary General of the Sports Writer Association, on the line. DJ Sporting question paraphrase. Yeah, I may not say it direct. I'm trying to paraphrase what he did say. You talk about the girls not being moved by the 5,000 promised by the president, supposedly said by Fatoumata Barry, because I, for once, have not heard that. So, taking into consideration her word that the FA president promised 5,000 to the girls if they win Nigeria on Sunday, you said the girls are not too keen about the 5,000. They want to play football. Is that correct, Sporting? They want to play football.
I'm talking about
At the
government
beginning of the
support,
statement, he said,
speak about the girls winning.
And here you are asking for more government support to the girls. So, how consistent is your statement with playing low key on the 5,000 when the girls win, and then at the same time calling for more support from government?
I need to ask some clarity so I can answer on the point. Is it a sporting saying the girls don't need money to play football? Or because I said we don't care, or I mean we're not so particular about promise. We appreciate the president, but we need focus time. So
no, Ben, let me read my question straight to judges.
Okay, judges, let's allow DJ Sporting to ask his question. Maybe some link is missing. Go ahead, my brother.
Judges said the government support to the national team. We saw the result against Namibia recently led to a draw. So he calling on, he need more support. So I was thinking, okay, maybe things are not right in the camp. Maybe the FA is some kind of financial problem. Things are not running well. And then Fatoumata said, Raji just promised 5,000. So I'm thinking,
What
hey,
is that doing? What I said?
how can we compare the national team that result they drew in Morocco compared to our female national team in terms of support? Why do we mean by the support to the male national team led to a draw?
Oh, okay. I get the point. Here's the question. Are you there, the judges?
Yeah, I'm here.
He said, you talk about government giving support to the national team, and the result was very good in South Africa a few nights ago, where Liberia came from behind and drew with Namibia 1-1. And then President Raji just promised the girls that he's going to give them $5,000 if they go on to win. But initially, at one stage in point, you did say that at this stage, not taking the board support. But what sort of influence the support given by the national government to the national team the Lone Star is going to have on the female team here ahead of the game on Sunday against Nigeria?
They just show that there's a balance in gender. I mean, the girls feed the same with the guys feed, and they are right to choose that. Besides that, it is fair enough. We are owned by the government for the government to be able to identify with us. So my quest for support for the national government is the social solidarity concern. I appreciate these young women who have risked everything, showed the passion, and being able to tell them that the government support them and have them focus on the bigger, the better future. They are choosing football as a way forward for the career instead of drug and all the other negative things. So government coming to support them will speak for them. And I want to be clear, I'm not saying we're not practical about funding. No, that's not what I said. I said at this stage, it has to remain up before the president make a plea. We were focused and we appreciate him. And I'm asking for us to join him in that. Look, there are a lot of things we need money for. I will not be that person to come on radio and say that, hello, we are acting like right now we are at the technical center. President Raji and the executive committee were here. We were able to make sure things are going. But we also, the Liberia Football Association does not have that much funding. And, so definitely the government needs to be a part. All the world should need to be a part. People that see the interest and the future of these young women who are dedicating their time, so it's to come and support it. I'm asking in my plan. I'm asking for the team to go to a few camps around. They will not do the FNL doing that.
Okay.
And asking for funding, those things will not happen. So I'm not saying we don't need money, but I'm saying that our heads are up. And when the government support us, I mean, like they did with the men national team, they will speak for them and let the girls know that their parents are standing up for them. I think that's good.
Okay. Fatima brought all the problem with our fat ass. You are close to Rajisa and you're fat ass. Where you get a figure from?
Okay, let me just clarify on that because I don't think it's meant to be a secret because the president saw a journalist in the hall when he made that statement on the day and he knew he was under record when he made the statement. It was on Wednesday at the George Weah Technical Center in Carisburg where they honored the under-20 national team and where the under-20 and the under-17 national team played a test match and the under-17 ended up winning that match 3-2. And after the match, the president, in his way to motivate the young or the kids, he told them that $5,000 is on the table from him and the executive committee members. That is if they can defeat Nigeria on Sunday at the Samuel Kanyede Sports Complex in Tinsville. That is not if they can move past Nigeria, but if they defeat them on home soil. So even if they end up losing in Nigeria whatsoever, that money is on desk. And it is on the record. I have a video recording, I get audio, anyway you want.
No, you don't have to go that far. I don't, you won't make any story than that. So Sporting is still on. I got a glimpse of Emmanuel. That's Edwin Bodolo. Bodolo, are you there? Can you come on? Let's say welcome to the platform.
Thank you, Ben. Sure.
Okay. Nice to have you.
Listening to
Sporting. Do you have any more concern? This is still on the line.
Yes, I think I want to ask the coach. I've been following a little bit with the Nigerian team. They are more or less physical. They got the strength, the agility compared to our girls. I want to ask the coach whether he's concerned about that as well, and what kind of training have they been doing in terms of building the children's physical ability.
Okay, the question to judges from Edwin Dodo is he followed up on the Nigerian team. Probably he saw them yesterday or today. They trained today for an hour at the SKD. He observed that they are well built. Chris talked about that. They are very physical. What sort of training or preparation had you had to prepare your girls in readiness for such, game involving players of that physical nature? The judges.
Yeah.
Did you get the question?
No, I didn't hear it. Sorry, the ring. I didn't hear the last one.
Okay, he saw the Nigerians. They look very built and physical. What sort of preparation have you given the girls to meet up, with that kind of physicality in a 90-minute game?
But can I go back with a reply question? I did better than this thing. No, we still really. I can say to you again, with the level of quality in this squad, I think we're missing something in Liberia. We found one wall there. A clear indication there are a lot of talent there. They need to be managed well and taught well. I can assure the Barcelona and the rest of Liberia, the quality in this squad, the results will be positive. The preparation has been good. Our heads are up. I'm not sure if I can go into detail saying the kind of preparation we did. Hey, enough to justify it. But yes, let's show Barcelona. We are up for it. And Sunday, we'll give you guys chance to celebrate.
A very confident stick with the judges. I want to ask you one crazy question. Liberia are underdogs on Sunday against Nigeria at the SKD. Do you accept that position of being underdogs ahead of kickoff?
Yes, respect for the Nigerian. For football in Africa, yes. I mean, they're no strangers to the name. They have been making they have been making significant investment into their growth. Their development has been good. So, it's the one thing that we honor, and now I'm not remembering a few days ago, we won Victoria against Mighty Senegal. So, yes, but every confidence that, again, I can assure you that the result will be terrible.
What type of football do we expect from this Liberian side going against Nigeria? It's not only about Sunday game. You are going for you have a return leg to qualify. What kind of football do we expect from this Liberian side?
I think I would say decent football. We have our objective, and yeah, like you said, we won 80 million away from the qualification. So our heads up. We have put our plans into place. We hope the first leg. So the strategy is there, and going away, and we have our heads up again. Strategies are there. So we remain disciplined to our objective, and then see what comes out of the game.
Louis Brown returned from Senegal with some experience from the under-20 WAFU. How important that experience Louis brought from Senegal will it help your team?
Let me call it right now and thank God about national radio. In youth football, especially this team that we are dealing, there's no star. So what happened for us is good for us, and it don't subtract anything from our squad. All the players in the team, very important. Their heads are up, and I can assure you, with all the U17 national team will go.
All right. So, the turnout, Liberians, if you follow Facebook, social media, there are lots of Liberians who are planning to on Sunday to cheer the team. What do you make of the free gate Liberia Football Association has offered to have that home advantage?
Again, a big thank you to President Reggie. Like I said, yes, and he is a very fantastic and a phenomenal person, and trying to make sure that these kids have platform. The free entrance, it's a big post for the team, and it sends a big motivation out there. I think that's something that the kids have been yearning for, to have their friends and family come to cheer them up, especially on this day. So yeah, we're going to make the most of it to try our best and make sure that we can give our fans the necessary result.
Okay, this is Sports Talk on NTR Sports. My name is Ben. Chris Walker is here. We've got Ephraim. We are popularly known as DJ Sporting. We've got Fatou Matar Barry, affectionately known as Fat. And we also have got Edwin Dolo, Secretary General of the Sports Writers Association of Liberia. But let's take a break to hear from our kids, three of our brilliant players. Football is not just about kicking the ball on the pitch. I just want you to listen to these kids. I mean, hear them speak their thoughts out, okay? And I know Delvin Gloud is at the heart of it. If you don't know, she scored the winner at the SKD against Senegal. Okay, let's have a listen to them trying to encourage, Liberians to turn up to watch the game on Sunday.
Hello, loving people of Liberia. I am player Davin Glow of the U17 national team of Liberia. I want to use this medium to ask and encourage football lovers out there.
The clip is not ready. Second man is still on.
As we take on Nigeria,
Sporting is
FIFA Women's World Cup qualifier. We believe indeed that with your love and support, we are going to achieve this historic moment together. Women football needs your support, and the time is now.
Hi, I'm player Aaron Butler of the Women U17 team of Liberia. We are so grateful to each and every one of you for your support so far. And we are encouraging you all to turn out at the SKD Sport Complex on June 9 as we take on Nigeria. Women football needs your support, and the time is now.
Hi, this is player Patient Kona. We want to say thank you to every Liberian who has spent with us through this journey. Your support over the long period of time has been amazing. Let's finish what we have started. Women football needs your support, and the time is now.
Hello, loving people of Liberia. I am player Davin Glow of the U17 national team of Liberia. I want to use this medium to ask and encourage football lovers out there to come out in numbers on June 9th as we take on Nigeria in the 2024 FIFA Women's World Cup qualifier. We believe indeed that with your love and support, we are going to achieve this historic moment together. Women football needs your support, and the time is now.
Hi, I'm player Aaron Butler of the Women U17 team of Liberia. We are so grateful to each and every one of you for your support so far. And we are encouraging you all to turn out at the SKD Sport Complex on June 9 as we take on Nigeria. Women football needs your support, and the time is now.
Hi, this is player Patient Kona. We want to say thank you to every Liberian who has spent with us through this journey. Your support over the long period of time has been amazing. Let's finish what we have started. Women football needs your support, and the time is now.
What we have started, women football needs your support, and the time is now. I think this is one thing I took from that message, calling on Liberians to come. I think this is so brilliant from the kids, speaking out the mind, speaking out the hearts ahead of this crucial encounter. Fatumata, you listen,
you're the only female here. This
you listen
to you.
to the kids. What do you make of that inspirational video calling on people to come to the game on Sunday?
Well, I personally, if you have been following me social media wise, then you know I've been doing my part. I think for like the last, maybe I just say a week, I've been doing my part also to encourage people because I feel like their message is very right. Just sorry for, the change in background, but Liberia is getting current, so that's the reason. But back to what I was saying, each and every one of us should join these kids, add our voices to them, and make sure that we fill the stadium on Sunday. This is what a full house will do to an under-17 national team from Nigeria. Under-17
Is this
national team.
That's our question. Now, Fatumata is expecting current.
Okay, why it's hard to.
As I was saying, are you people hearing me? As I was saying, this is what a full house can do to an under-17 national team. Mind you, this is not the under-17 national team that defeated Germany in the third place final 2 years ago. That team has graduated to another level. This is a pair of fresh, just like the way the Nigerians are preparing, these kids are preparing, and it is good that Liberians gave them the benefit of the doubt to show up for them on Sunday at the Samuel Canado Truth Complex in Painesville. A full house would definitely intimidate them to the fullest. You like it or not, a full house is going to intimidate any kid. What, even the mature footballers, those guys that have played at the top level, we all have seen what a full house can do to affect them. Not to talk of under 17 kids. You put fear in them, you encourage your own side, and you help them, you put them one step ahead to the Dominican Republic. Am I audible?
Okay. Fatu. Yeah, you on. I just want to ask Sporting.
Yeah.
It's Sporting, are you there? You listen to the message. How crucial was that?
I think great message from them, but we need more. And we need to add some level of creativities to our long-term project. And we hope that Liberian, man, I've been seeing the fly, I've been finding a way to put my picture in the fly, but I know what it means. Everybody putting my picture where they got to show me on the way to go. Anyway, it's nice, well, I'm saying they train in school. Yeah, I guess speaking boom, I said, check, my man.
This guy never sees here, miss.
Oh, it's Sporting. Don't take it lightly. Sorry for interrupting you. But the first kid, Devin Glau, I mean, she bemused me. I mean, her utterances, it's so unique, it's clear. And I just learned that she's doing her wax. She's been released at times to go take a test, and then she comes back on camp. She's absolutely brilliant. Devin Glau.
I feel it's right direction the Liberian FA heading to, because every time we try to promote this, I think May and June we need to create football holiday, my man. That's what it Liberia on. Yeah, May and June. Where I manage you on Wednesday and female thing I may play. But anyway, I think Mustafa Raji he promised 5,000, but I think just looking at the game in Monrovia, I think it creates some level of limitation on the motivation, because just if you win Nigeria in Monrovia, you get 5,000. We need to get to the World Cup. So if you get to the World Cup, the bonus across will be 15,000 across the guy will share. So yeah, 10.
Wow. TJ, when we say every long journey starts with a step. So probably the first step is win at home, you get 5,000. So going to the second leg, you cannot be playing first leg and be thinking about second leg. So I think this is why the LFA president said, I offer you 5,000.
Also, Benetta Iwe earlier promised 1,000. So they've got 6,000 now if they win against Nigeria.
I mean, I told you the other day, Liberian teams, they had to win with promising. I reckon put money. They carry weight of
what do you think?
I think Liberian used to play. They are used to motivation. Okay, so you find kids that play through all their life.
Well, I think it's good.
Go ahead, Evan. Edwin?
His internet is delayed.
Yeah, I think so far it's good. Yes, are you getting me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me say thanks to the Football Association, like we said, the momentum that we are seeing from this game is more like different from what we are seeing recent time, particularly when it has to do with women football. That kind of momentum has not been like that, but with these flyers that fly on Facebook, they are really, very important. And to the message from Devin Glau in particular, I think Ben tried to make some emphasis on it. She's not only a very good, talented footballer, she's also very eloquent. And normally I say, these are things that we should do, not only to teach our children how to play the ball, they should be able to discuss it and understand why it is, because many times they will go on international scene and they will be given a platform to talk. And when they can't speak football, then it becomes a problem. I mean, we are not teaching them to play, we are only teaching them to play, but not teaching them how to express themselves or how to express football. And if you listen to Delphine, this is not my first time. I listened to one influencer, their video with them, and I listened to her. I was amazed. I said, I think time for interviews. These are players that should be taken there because she's very eloquent, she's very expressive. You will hear from the Nigerian, all of them very expressive as well. So we need to teach our children not only to play football, but also being able to understand the game, be able to interpret it. Like we said, the promise made by the president, according to Fatoumata, I think he said on behalf of he and the entire executive committee, maybe they're going to put it together, they'll round it up and get it 5,000 when they get one.
No.
We just want to see 5,000 while
You said it, you as president,
No, we
and the executive committee.
president.
It's small.
No, it's not small.
That's small.
It's not small.
No, let's be frank. If I'm not about me on this, that's small. Executive committee plus the president. Pledging 5,000.
Don't know how that means, man. So I read a post. I read a post from Fatoumata, and like what he says, and he on behalf of he and the executive committee. I think it's a good start. We need to, like we said, we are seeing the male national team, even the youth male national team. All of them have received a lot of support in recent time. We can do same with the under 17 national team. They have come very close to reaching a World Cup final, which is very important.
So we need to step it up. That's my thing. We are close.
It should not only be it should not only be the football association or the executive committee or the president. We should not see what we saw recent time from Mr. Bernard Ure. Even though some people criticize that he gave $1,000, we saw from original countrymen. We should see people from the national legislature, from the judiciary, from the executive, coming up now to surprise you guys with financial motivation. Not only for them to come and say, "Oh, thank you very much." No, we need to pat them on the back with financial support. Not only Nigeria, to be frank, the Nigerian themselves. I saw an article from the head coach of the Nigerian under 17 team. Like he was like saying that they are not honoring Liberia because if we can get past Senegal is one of the focus when it comes to women football now in Africa. Yeah, so it's much more very important that we all support them.
Okay, Edwin, we still have the judges on the line. I'm going to speak to that interview. To be very honest, I was so impressed to hear the way Aaron Butler, Patient Kona, and Delvin Glaude expressed themselves. The judge, does this tell us that you're not only teaching or interested in teaching our kids football, but also effective communication? And it is important that those who play football also combine the art with education as well.
I'm sure this does not surprise you. I mean, hearing the kids speaking organized and I mean responding to questions or sending messages out there to Liberia and the family come and watch the game. So you know, let me say today, I've been saying to my I'm not to tell Liberians that we do this, but I'll say we have a leadership theoretical class every evening in this camp where the kids practice writing, reading, comprehension every evening. We had a class going on. We were in Dakar, there was a class. Before the game was the guy again. So it's not only football. I think I remember I said in one of the interview, and these are things that I'm asking national government to join us in, because the majority of the kids who are passionate about football sometimes they get carried away. They enjoy playing football and forget about the academic studies. And these are young women. In the aspect of their studies, we can be sure of a bright and a better future. So we make sure that they are involved academically, that they can be able to address issues as they arise or it comes. from the academic perspective. So I know that you see them very bright. Yes, they have it. Delphine is great. She's in 12th grade. Abby is great, but we step up more. We encourage them. We push them. Even at training, you gotta make sure your communication with your fellow teammates is clear and it's well composed.
The judges, a few months back, when you took over the national under 17 team, added on, I think a year, you brought this to the team, and it was a whole discussion that female should dress like a female coming to your training ground, and not because you are playing football, you want to dress like a male. How is it now?
Yeah, I think we're getting more better. And now the guys are on Sunday there's a service, so they got to be in their dress. We do female clothes and selection. Nobody wears shirt or trousers here. You can't suck. There's nothing like men. You don't behave like that because there's most of the young girls who play soccer kind of feel like they got to behave like men, and to show that they are into sports, especially football. And we are getting that narrative, making them understand, yes, we want gender equality, but we're not changing gender. So it's a beautiful thing to see a young girl child play football. And that becomes a huge priority within the U17 national team. We got a lot of babies here who, extremely excited with this. And, they've been interested to see a good thing. Like Patience Kona, she's only 15 years old. She needs to understand that she's a girl that needs to be able to showcase the brilliance of her skills as a footballer. So yes, it's really getting better inside.
So let's look at the game on Sunday. On Sunday, it's a big one. Your target going into Sunday's game, is it win or get a better result going into the second leg?
Again, our objective is huge. We remain positive to get the necessary and the further result in the 180 minutes. So I can say to you, for the both legs, our objective is to win in the both legs. We went to Dakar. Thank God you guys watched the game. We have some few errors, but definitely the game was open for us, and we were able to come back, reconsider it, and be able to strategize more. But now that we have this match here, the both legs, our objective is to win, and we are very positive with that.
You think you have had much preparation than the game with Senegal? You had less time with the girls. Now, you think you have had more time preparing your team?
It's okay. To be honest, I must appreciate the President Raki, and his executive committee members, and our technical director, Mr. Toko, who has stood up very tall to make sure that we have the time to prepare, and the time it's okay. We were able to work and achieve what we want for the game, and so yeah, the time is okay.
Okay, I'm going to ask the question, starting with you, Fatoumata Barry. For me, I think Liberia can win a game, Nigeria can win, games will be won, but where do you think the tie will be decided, Fatoumata?
Definitely, I think it's going to.
I'm not hearing you clearly, Fatoumata. Where do you think the tie will be decided?
I got you loud and clear. I said I believe in the second. I think the tie will be decided in Nigeria, but it is going to be a good start if judges and the girls get a win right here at the SKD on Sunday. A win right here means that they get the chance to fight back against Nigeria on Sunday. They have less. During the return leg, which will be I think on the 15, on the 14, they have less priority than if they end up drawing or losing at the SKD. So definitely, I hope they get a win right here because I feel like this tie is going to be decided in Nigeria.
And DJ Sporting, if I know you will inevitably agree with Hall that the issue of who qualifies is going to be decided in Nigeria. No, the second leg in Nigeria. So does that put Nigeria in a really good position to go through?
I think Liberia or Nigeria will decide their own fate, how they will play. Because if we play in Morovia and Nigeria draw us in Morovia, the game is over. Over. Go Nigeria and win, it'd be difficult. So we need to take destiny into your own hand. Secure your win yet. Do your best. Away game in Africa. It's almost like a real away game. Yeah, when they playing away in Africa, Nigeria may walk up. So I think for Liberia, our decision, SKD. What happened in Nigeria will only be to our best. So we need to use our home advantage and win. Cannot go to a strong man horse and win him. Even the Bible told you that. It is very, very difficult to go to a strong man horse and win him. Since Liberia is strong, Nigeria will fight you yet. Win yet. Go to the game, fight for a goalless victory. Be 2-0, 3-0. You need to avoid that away goal. I talk to my players all the time. I prefer we go on 0-0 than for us to go on 2-1. So I think we need to take destiny into our own hand, win in Morovia, SKD, and try our best. Because in Nigeria, the Nigerian people say we already last. I always tell people that we go to Nigeria, it's a different thing. But I think Liberia chances in Morovia.
Okay. And so, Edwin, ahead of the game, looking at that Nigeria squad, made your own research and learned of any foreign players that they've traveled with? Edwin, are you there? Edwin is always slow.
And yeah, he said I made a message, man, you received it nasty.
but Sporting, have you made any research of the Nigerian squad? And this question goes to both of you, Sporting and Barry. Is there any foreign player in your team, or foreign players?
Is the question for me?
The question was yours, but we can't get to you. Your audio is delayed.
Yeah.
Let's hear you, Paul Dodo.
I think the Nigerian team, like I said earlier, is a complete local-based team. Yeah, most of them play in women's. They are really, very, 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 like I said, physically fit. Yes. Even share the pictures. See that. Ben.
Yeah, I'm following. Go ahead.
So, like I was saying, you see the girls. They are much more physical, and I think one area that we should be focused on, or that the team should be more or less focused, is the defense. We saw the defense in Senegal. They were a little bit fragile. We saw the goal they conceded. Not many of them were defensive fault and referee officiation as well. But unlike what we saw here in Monrovia, again, the Senegalese team, the defense were well organized. They were much more concentrated. We saw the ball line moving together. They were in communication with the goalkeeper. And the Nigerian girls, daily striker, their attackers are very, very fast. But from what we saw from Esther Masale in her defensive lineup, I think with much more physical posture, physicality, they can go all out and keep Nigerians up, and we can win. Again, we need to make use of the chances that will be created, because in the games, you have to make use of the chances. Liberian teams are not noted for scoring goals. We think they the under 17 team. I think that was the first time that we won at the SKD in a competitive game since 2019. That 2-0 victory over Senegal was the first competitive win, which was not FIFA sanctioned, but a first competitive win for Liberia at the SKD was that 2-0 victory for the under 17 national team. So they are much more courageous. They need to keep that as a goal against Nigeria, because the Nigerians are coming to this game knowing very well that they are the favorite to qualify. They know they got the edge. They know Liberia is an underdog. They will come much more like relaxed. So we need to put ourselves in position that we can also go there to offset them, because they are coming much more relaxed, knowing that they can come anywhere at
Eddie,
any
I'm so sorry we have to
time
stop it
Africa
there
and
with
win.
you.
And particularly here in the name Liberia, they don't fear us. We going to prove to them that they need to fear us. I'm sure Coach George Moba and Maniba and his girls are really working on that.
Do we have the players to do that?
Thank
All
you.
of what you just said.
Okay. You know he's delayed, so he's not going to come back. Let's hear from the dark quadrant where Labro was expecting Curry. Fatoumata.
I'm currently in a
Fatu.
house of St. Review. I don't know if you understand. I'm on Benson Street, right by the U.S. Embassy in Liberia. I stay expecting Curry, around here. So it's not my fault.
At Palm FM building?
No.
Exactly. So, but as you said, I have not looked up with their squad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be, like to the public. No, I have not looked up with their squad because I feel like it is a torso to get youth teams information on social media. I don't know how Boy Dolo did it, but I have to, follow him on Sunday to get some tips on how to be able to get information on these youth teams. But on the other hand, I feel like we have been using the term underdog too much. Liberia as a country, we are underdog when it comes to football. But then on this under 17 aspect, mind you, the team that defeated Germany graduated 2 years ago. So a year ago. So we don't know. We have no idea what Nigeria is coming with. I don't think it is fair terming our girls underdog, because I feel like it's kind of a way of killing the spirit or momentum of whatever it is. But it is good that they are not on social media. It is good that they are, reserved in a place where they can have their minds, just proper and train well, eat well, sleep on time, and do everything on time at the technical center out there in Kingston. But I feel like they are capable of defeating Nigeria right here on home soil. This is our chance. This is our chance to lay a take on Nigeria. If we don't lay a take on Nigeria, like Sporting said, we go to Niger, anything can happen there. And there is an advantage with this FIFA tournament because there is no MRR test. So you don't get to, because FIFA don't value the whole MRR situation. They don't think it gives the most accurate of results 100% all of the time. So FIFA don't tend to look at it too much. And mind you, Nigeria is going to take advantage. Even if Liberia will not take advantage of it, we all know Nigeria is going to take advantage of that. So our girls will have to use the chances that are given to them right here at the SKD Sport Complex. They have Liberians behind them. Even with the journalists, they said we're behind them. If they like it, if any scoring, they can celebrate behind it, behind the advertisement boards, no problem. Everybody is standing with them on the day. But we need that. We need the win. And from there in Nigeria, I just a slap ball. Everybody will slap ball. But for here, once we draw here, like Sporting said, we don't stand a chance in Nigeria at all. And if we do everybody wanna win.
I know, eh? So I want to release Sekou so he goes back with his girls. So I'm going to ask him the final question. I think Nigeria won. Was that Burkina Faso by 6-0? And there was a hat-trick score on the team. Sekou, Nigeria winning by 6-0. Is that a concern for how Liberia defense lines up on Sunday?
Taking all of those into consideration. Normally in a football game, you have to be prepared for your opponent. I mean, in every way possible, stopping them from scoring, making sure that you can make attacks, dangerous a team to them. So, yeah, that was a serious concern, but I believe that we are focused and found the solution.
Chris, do you have a concern before we let the coach
No, I
go?
think
We'll talk everything you think.
talk everything.
Okay. Sekou, lastly, one final message before we take leave of you.
I want to clarify what DJ is concerned. Liberia football association is doing extremely well, and I hope everybody else can join them, especially the national government, because I mean we are owned by the government, so it will be great to get funding for the national concern. And my major thing is there are a lot of things that the girls need, and and it would be nice that even to see the president come to watch the girls and send a very good message out there that they now know and that will show some signs of gender balance. There's a huge proposal on the desk of the president. We want to go to the country tour. We want to go to camp. The World Cup is 3 months from now. I'm hoping that we can have our camp before the World Cup in a neighboring country. So there are a lot of things that we will need people to help the Liberia Football Association come to support us now.
Okay, thank you. Have a great day. I wish you good luck on Sunday.
All of us.
Sekou the Judges Modoba is coach of the Liberia U17 team. Let's say thanks ever so much for being on with us. We also have 2 of our colleagues still there. Fatoumata Barry is in the dark corner. DJ Sporting is in the upper right hand. From Ansa, Chris Walker and I are still here. Chris, not Chris, but Sporting, did you hear him? He's not allowed to deal with that, scoring progress or ability of Nigeria, especially scoring 6 times at home in their last qualifier. What do you make of that analysis?
I think they need to work hard and they need a good finisher in front of the box, because I just searched Facebook and I saw the Nigerian team. Bro, when they put my out, I testing my so
we're talking seriously.
Honestly, the Nigerian team, the players from the Nigerian team, they are well built. I saw the picture right now, and we need to find a way to get into the box. Okay, same problem with the senior national team. We're not that good in front. So at the end of the day, we work a lot of balls, energy, and we misuse it. If it comes to the Nigerian team, they've been scoring. Okay, ready, been scoring 6 goals. I know I'm going to beat the first game. Maybe they beat it against 4-2-0. But I think Judges, we need to focus on this 180 minutes. Because the 180 minutes will activate training camp. It will activate the government. Let's forget about what will happen, what we need to do in the future. Let's focus now. We need to go out. We need to go out on Sunday, fight for a home victory. Get the ball into the box. And you look at Nigeria, they have more than 100 million, bro. They will take the best. Liberia just between 5 million or 7 million people, and then few females playing football. Just pick few from them. So the Nigerian team, they come with completed passes. They come with good tactical and technical ability. But Nigerian players, but if you look at Europe, yeah, a lot of Nigerian professional players. So the girls home, they actually plays football. So really need to work hard on Sunday, arrive in the box and try to finish, and then win home, go to Nigeria and hope for the best. But we need to work hard on Sunday. Need to finish. Yeah, if we can finish, we will win the game.
Okay.
Fatoumata, I think we can have Fatoumata and have the parting comment from DJ, because we are out of time.
Yeah, I have seen the girls. I've seen them against the under 20 national team. They are solid. What Judges is doing with those girls is very, very amazing. They are good. They are good. They are very solid. And to see that under 20 team that basically ring goals in Senegal was quite amazing to watch from the time. So I hope they continue what they did there. I hope they are able to, emanate similar performance against Nigeria. I hope that they can emerge victorious with nothing less than 3 goals. So when we go to Nigeria, we have the chance to slap ball as much as possible. At 90 plus minutes, we have the chance to defend what we own. Because mind you, we're talking about we are not 1-0. 1-0, you go Nigeria, you cannot defend it properly. So we need something that we will be able to defend properly. And I believe in the girls. I believe also Liberians are going to turn out in their numbers to support the girls. Like I mentioned earlier, the girls 100% deserve the support from Liberians at the minute. A full SKD means that opponent gets scared. And opponent gets scared, it's at the advantage of those kids. And Chris was talking about the fact that it's small. Chris, I'm not small. I'm not 17 national. We're not talking about senior national team.
We say like that's for another day. That's for another day. Liberia Football Association Executive Committee plus the president pledge 5,000. You think it's a big money for a whole country football executive committee? It's not a big money. Very small. That I can say clear. Just give us your prediction because we do not have time. Your prediction.
Well, I predict 3-0 because that's what I'm praying for. But I don't know miraculously.
TJ,
I don't know how they are gonna. Okay, let me just say 3-1 because it is unrealistic to think that Nigeria will not score. So let me say 3-1. Yeah, in favor of
okay,
Nigeria.
both teams to score.
Yeah, because I feel like it's
TJ Sporting, let's your patent comment and your prediction because we are out of time.
I think a big game on Sunday, and we hope for the best and keep developing, move in the right direction. I stopped watching Liberian game. I made a decision. I think the day before Liberia played Namibia, maybe for the next 6 months, I will look for a result. Yeah, because many again, call your hat on there. So don't mind me, I fully be with me, only be laughing. Okay. So
yeah, but so now you can be spy. You stop watching, but you can go spy.
yeah, no. Actually, I promise you, for the next 6 months, I'll watch the game. The reason why is I want to see 6 months from now if I start to play with proof in terms of result, in terms of changing some things around the game. You can go to the game, the leading Liberia, so kind of thing, But I hope we could win. That's the biggest thing. I hope we will win and see how far we can reach. If we reach the World Cup, hallelujah. We'll stop halfway, hallelujah. But I will not watch the game, but I will follow the result. Yeah. And Fatima, before you go, if you want to find out anything on Facebook, go in the search bar. If you don't know what Chris Walker wrote, Chris Walker Liberia. He will put all the posts for him. Yeah, you anything. So you'll find Nigerian female or something, go in the search bar, Nigeria under 17 women team for the Liberia. It'll pop up. Yes, start reading plenty things. Yeah, so shout out to you there.
Wow.
Okay. Well, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Sporting. We better go, Chris.
I think it was a great conversation, and we hope the best can fall in the place of Liberia on Sunday in both the senior national team and the under 17 because it will be history for Liberia to defeat Nigeria at home and go through and qualify. Mario Mawanika men will be in action on Sunday too in Morocco. We pray for the best for Liberian football because that's the only way we can see our players in the top leagues and whatsoever. But I think it was a great show. Judges, he has a big task on the head, and we hope he can overcome that task on his head and the best for Liberia?
Well, the thoughts from Chris will end this edition of Sports Talk on Intel Sports. My name is Ben, bidding you goodbye until next Monday. Until then, happy birthday to Trojan Molly Kessel Jr. I'll catch you on Monday. Good night.